Hello, everyone, and welcome to week 7 and in Division A of Division in League Zero. Today is a game against Pepega Parrots and Vitalize. Both teams there are actually back-to-back on Division A leaderboards. Vitalize above Pepega with a win-loss ratio of 4-1, and Pepega with 3-2. Map diff doesn't really matter at this moment, but if Pepega wins either 3-0 or 3-1, they actually overtake Vitalize, and if nothing else, if it just Vitalize wins or it's a 3-2, Vitalize keeps their spot at the number two position, and Pepega actually they stay at number 3. But a lot of implications here, even though it's kind of early in the season, being back-to-back teams is just like it should be a close game in my opinion.
Yeah.
Looking at the
I'm looking at the starting rosters right now, and there are a couple of things on both sides. Hi, by the way, it's dividing. I will be the. I never actually asked you, Tyrantar. Do you prefer shoutcasting or color commentary?
I don't really care.
Okay,
But
we'll just go. We'll just see what happens. But yeah, these are some. Sorry, I'm trying to do the coin flip. But to decide the first map, but there's some very significant. That's the word I'm looking for. There's some significant things on both sides. One of on Vitalize side, we're seeing RMM starting, who is a new pickup for them. And for the Pepega Parrots, we are seeing Jeff coming in as the starting main tank for his first game on Pepega Parrots. So that is very significant changes from both sides. I have done the coin flip, and Vitalize has won the coin flip. And Vitalize wins coin flip, chooses first map between Nepal and Ilios. Nalap. I did it.
Nalap.
I said Nalap.
Mm-hmm. So
all right,
I know.
So we will see what Vitalize chooses.
So I know Pepega has waited a really long time for Jeff to start playing with them. They picked him up in like week 4 or something from CDC, and he got banned because like you can't leave your team, that rule. So, and then Pepega yoinked him up. A lot of players on Pepega like knew Jeff from season 1, played with him, and are really friendly with him. Oh shit.
You good?
Yeah, your stream just played in my background too.
Oh.
But I just know Pepega's been waiting for this day for a long time to see Jeff actually in the starting lineup in this game.
Absolutely. I mean, I can tell you from a staff perspective, Pepega Parrots wanted to pick up Jeff from the very beginning, from the draft, but he got sniped by CDC, and then that turned into a whole thing. And he eventually ended up leaving without the permission of his management, which resulted in a 2-map suspension. But he's finally here, he's finally getting to play, and hopefully this paid off, because honestly, in my opinion at least, Viper, who was the starting main tank before, was actually doing quite well. So we'll see if Jeff will be able to hold up to that. I will now be asking if the teams are ready, and if they are, we will be getting into the first map of this series, Vitalize vs. Pepega Parrots. I'm actually very excited for this. These are two very good teams in Division A.
Yeah, these are 2 of the top 3 teams. Pepega, both of the teams, their lineups seem actually really good. I know the DPS Hero and Chicken and Tanakby, they're all really good players for this level. Both of the team supports are really good, with Tark and Genos probably being on the same level. I haven't seen RMM, but he seems good since he was a new pickup, and latecomers, it's hard to find good latecomers, but RMM
I don't believe was a latecomer. I think he was actually from CDC, I want to say. He was on CDC originally, and he was kind of benched on that team, and for some reason or another, he ended up getting swapped over to the ended up getting swapped over to Vitalize. I think he got dropped in a free agency, and then Vitalize picked him up just a little bit after that.
Yeah, I don't know much, but seems like a good player to me. But I think both teams are. Oh no, they're not are.
They're not. They're very much not ready. Okay. All right. I hear you. I'm not starting yet.
But okay. So actually, a weird thing. Dibs used to be on Pepega before the season, right? I think he was.
He was on Pepega in season 1. I don't know if he's ever been
Yeah.
involved with the team. No, wait, no. He was on... No. Wait, no. Yeah, I think he was on Pepega. I'm pretty sure. I want to say.
Mm-hmm. So he was on Pepega, I think. Then something happened, I think, and then they got... No, wait, it was actually a trade, right? I think it was a trade.
Was it a trade? It might have been. It might have been Gizzard for Striel.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Gizzard facing his old team. Serial isn't here, so cannot face his old team, but looks like both teams are R now, I think.
Pepega saying R. I'm waiting for a reconfirmation from Vitalize. Vitalize R? Please? And then we can get started. There it is. All right, we're getting started. Heading into Nepal to start off this game.
Traveling to Nepal.
Nepal has very, I would say, different stages with the yeah, never mind. So I don't know what this one's called, but everyone just calls it the thing with the shrine in the middle. But
I think it is called Shrine. I want to say.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But the meta is, we are playing on old hero bands, I think, right?
Yes, we are playing on the old comp hero band, so that is Orisa for tank, Mei and Hanzo for DPS, and Baptiste for support are all disabled today.
Mm-hmm. So
we're seeing both teams coming out with a Torb McCree comp, which I gotta say, I'm really liking that.
Torb is... And Scrims, Torb seems like a really good pick, especially in this meta where, like, Maze Band, just having a Torb to, like, have an extra turret to put pressure on the Reinhardt is a really massive thing here.
Absolutely. Alright.
So, both teams coming out here. Dips, gets low, but actually backs up and backs up. Okay, Chicken with the turret. Able to find Hero, but Hero trades the turret.
The turret kill from Chicken, opening it up. I'm gonna turn down the sounds a little bit because it seems like it's overpowering us a little bit. That I think is a little better. All right.
I don't know what happened, but Hero ran into the turret maybe, but just the turret able to find the opening pick, and a lot of that DPS is gone because of the Torb. And so Jeff able to just speed onto Dibs and pick him off, and that's a fight win. Panic with the high noon, gets no one. The Chicken able to find Hero's turret. Shield's actually down for Dibs, so if Pepega chooses to speed on, this could be a very good chance to. Shatter comes out, actually finds 3!
Shatter from Dibs is big, he's swinging around, has the nano. Chicken gets the hammer kill, but that really is just for pride and pride alone. He can take that to the bank in the memes section for Crybaby, but in the end it will be Vitalize getting a brutal stagger onto Kizgo while taking the point.
They finally pick him off, but both teams have ults. The Shatter was massive, and Dibs actually almost has another ult here. But
yeah,
Pepega, they do have a lot of their ults, especially Jeff's own Shatter with the bomb could be massive. Bomb actually comes out really early. Is able to find Gino somehow. Jeff is naded.
Yeah,
so
the Lucio down. Yeah, the nades are kind of good. A nice beat to come out in response to the nano on Jeff, but will they be able to focus him down? Kizgo takes down RMM. Pepega Parrots very slowly but surely now they are taking over this fight.
A lot of, since the nano run, there's a lot of pressure that Vitalize had to deal with Jeff being in there and swinging. The sleep helped alleviate that, but everyone just started focusing the Reinhardt, and they didn't care about like every other person like McCree, who just dealt damage and picked off basically everyone else.
Yeah, so big going back
bomb
in.
coming
The
from
bomb,
Kisco.
bomb comes over the top. It picks off the Ana. That's it. You gotta pack out if you're Vitalize there. That is your main heal's gone. Crybaby gets picked off as well. Already this fight is a lost cause. These supports have got to be more cognizant of these Diva bombs because from I think it was Tark before, no, it was Gino before, and now Armor Mem. They're just getting picked off.
Looks like both teams do have a lot of ults. Geno's with the beat able, and if Divs gets another massive shatter like he did, the beat could help alleviate that damage. Crybaby Kainun's early. Another shatter hits 3 again.
Shatter from Dibs. He is completely alphaing Jeff right now in the shatter department at least. But Chicken's Molten Core has gotten some good value, and Tanic is cleaning up the fight. Pepega actually is able to take it.
I don't know what happened there, but Chicken, I think, right before he died, pressed Q, and then was able to get like 1 or 2 of his Molten Core blobs down.
Yeah, the Molten
And
Core
I
I
don't
think
know
was honestly the fight changer. He got it on the. I don't think Vitalize was really expecting it, and it did so much damage onto the team, even as they were aggressing onto his shattered teammates, and they got them all so low. And then I think it was Sherlock and Tanic were able to really clean up on that. So the Pega Parrots takes round 1.
Tanic, I think he got 2 or 3 picks there, but that just clean up. But just never mind. Dive actually coming out from Pepega here into the actually what I would say was meta the Ryan Diva. Both teams sticking with. Both teams sticking with McCree, but Pepega actually has the Reaper. Probably because this really tight run here. You can just do so much damage with Reaper.
Yeah, absolutely. Panic trying to get some work done now with on the Reaper. Not doing too much yet. It really is, Pepega really does have Vitalize quartered off in this room. A nice anti-nade from RMM gets 3, but now the pickoffs are coming out in favor of Pepega. And now they've taken the point, and it's just stagger kills for now.
Like, in that fight, you can't lose your Ryan first, because if that happens, you have no one to, like, stabilize with, and no one to shield with. And if you lose your Ryan, that's mainly a fight when it's like losing your Zarya and Goats.
Can we talk about how effective both Anas have been so far, that right now they're both about to get nano this fight, which is pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm. Actually, really good sleep onto the Rhine there from Sherlock.
Yeah,
R&M,
nicely done.
like you said.
Oh, but now Kisco gets left on the other side. Vitalize are gonna try and take him down, and they do. Oh no, copy! Oh,
He was nanoed.
He was nanoed and he got knocked off.
Another sleep though.
Yeah, Crybaby is keeping Vitalized in this fight. But no, I don't think it's gonna happen. Yeah, another nice boot from Gino is gonna finish that off for Pepega Parrots.
I don't know what happened to Dibs, but I just saw him fall off the map and kill himself. I don't know how.
I was spectating Copy Dog at the time. I would not know.
That wasted nano onto the Diva was actually massive, we do have another fight. Dibs with the early shatter able to find Jeff before he goes to the ball.
Oh, nice beat there. Beat coming up from both sides, and now the Death Blossom from Tanic. He's very low, and Sherlock is down now with about 80% on the point. It does seem like Vitalize is slowly but surely starting to take over this fight. Chicken trying to do what he can on the Tracer, but it really does seem like just a matter of time before he gets picked off as well. But another boot from Kisgo, RMM down. The Moira down is actually big. Those are the main heals. But now Kisgo's down. It really is just Chicken. Can he do it? No, he can't. 3 members of Vitalize still standing. And they're going to go ahead and take the point. But I think if I were them, they need to be taking some defensive positions while they wait for their teammates to come back.
Mm-hmm. Chicken swaps to the Tracer instead of the McCree. So he loses that ult charge and loses a lot of that value and damage McCree has, but we have to see how Chicken is able to deal with the McCree and actually avoiding him.
Shout out to Divs, by the way. He opened up that fight with a shatter, and he has another one.
That's true. Big nade onto 3 by Sherlock.
Nice from Sherlock. The bomb on Copy, though, is going to get Gino. He gets caught up for the second time this map. The trades coming through from both sides. Both Rhines down now. Chicken kills himself somehow. That's unfortunate. Probably a really bad recall accident. Hero's going to take down Sherlock, and it does seem like Vitalize is going to be able to pull ahead in this fight once again.
Jeff just dying on point. Kisco dying. Yeah, I don't know how Chicken died, but actually, a lot of
people falling off the map right now.
Yeah, but ults. Vitalize seems to have the ult advantage here with the Rhine Shatter, which he built up. Did he use Shatter that fight? No.
No, I don't think he did.
Dibs is really good at building shatters, getting a lot of value on this run here. With no shields.
Yeah. What happened to Jeff's Primal Rage, by the way? Because he is back down to 30% charge on that. Oh, this is so much pressure. Nice beat from Tark right before he went down. So many ults coming out from the side of Pepega Parrots, though. What are they going to be able to do here? Hero is also going to be able to get one. He actually gets a little bit more value out of his Death Blossom. And now, all of a sudden, Vitalize pulling away once again with the fight. Sherlock gets knocked off the map by Copy Dog, and it's just Kisgo on ball trying to touch. He does manage to do it. But the bomb takes down Gino. It really is just Pepega Parrot staggering onto the point. The Vitalize... Jeff, what are you doing, bro?
Jeff, I don't know what happened. He hit the top of the wall or something and fell off the map.
Why is this happening so many times? Oh, but Vitalize will win, and we will move on to a third round of Nepal.
Vitalize actually coming back down from 99 to 0, back and winning that round. Jeff, I feel like they should have swapped off to Ryan Diva, but you know, it's okay.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, yeah. Chicken
is
playing
Chicken,
the sim.
Yeah, Chicken is going to be, at the very least, choosing the sim to help their team get a faster walkout, and then maybe he'll swap the Reaper after. We'll see.
Yeah, Kisco on the Zarya. I don't know if he's memeing. I don't think he is.
No, never mind. He's not using the TP. We're gonna be seeing a legitimate Symmetra strat right now.
But I don't
they're
know
going to be using it to get to the point. But honestly, they didn't get there that much faster than Vitalize did.
Oh, massive fix early, but really big nade.
Yeah, the nade there from Sherlock really helped turn things around. Now we're looking at a 4v4. Copy Dog loses his mech. And all of a sudden, yeah, Pepega Parrots has taken up their presence on the point, and what started off as a really good fight for Vitalize goes south really quickly because of one anti-nade.
Yeah, Anas are actually getting so much value here. Sherlock, although he's only 40%, that's an underestimate of how much value he's getting. He's gotten, I don't know, 3 or 4 man. That was a 3 or 4 man nade, right?
It was a pretty nutty nade. At least got it on the tanks. Copy has made the swap onto the Zarya in response. Very interesting.
But Dibs really picked off really early. I don't know if Vitalize can fight this.
Yeah, it is so difficult to fight into a Symmetra when she's gotten all set up. I don't really know if Vitalize really knows what to do about this.
But now Pepega does have the ult advantage for this fight. Was he on Moira? Yeah, he was on Moira.
He was on Moira. He swaps to the Ana, hopefully trying to get some good anti-nades of his own. He hasn't been that bad. But yeah, I mean, this is going terribly for Vitalize. They're losing these fights so quickly, and because of that, their ults are charging so slowly.
Technically, he has his ult. If he gets major value out of this, that's a free ult when it comes out.
Oh, Tanic takes down Tark. That is so bad. Tanic gets a second one. The shatter from Jeff allows Tanic to get a third. Tanic continues to pour in the damage as Vitalize is just forced to back off, and Chicken will pick off RMM. Man, what a decisive third round of Nepal this has been so far. And they're going to be having the wall from Chicken. They're going to be having the grab. And I don't think Tark is going to build a beat fast enough to counter it. We're going to need to see the biggest shatter ever from Dibs if they even want to get a chance at taking this point.
Yeah, the turrets on point are getting so much value right now.
And
There's a shatter.
The shatter gets absolutely nothing. Crybaby takes down Tanic, but now everyone's grabbed up, and Crybaby's gonna take down 2 and keep the team in it. Crybaby gets a 3rd before finally going down. The beat from Tark keeping his team up, but those Symmetra turrets are so lethal right now. It's just Sherlock and Vitalize through some heroics by Crybaby are gonna be able to take this point back, give themselves a chance in this map. Wow.
Tark actually was able to build up a beat faster than Genos did. Genos still hasn't built up a beat yet.
Oh, has he not?
I
Oh,
don't
and
think
the, and the teleporter pad from Chicken gets broken before they can use it. That's actually big.
It's gonna be hard to recontest here on Sim. You can't get like your turret set up. Tanic,
Oh.
a nade, able to pick him off early.
RMM, oh, a full charge nanoed copy dog on Zarya. What will he do?
Maybe
He'll
an
kill
overinvestment there.
everyone. That's what he'll do.
That might be an overinvestment.
It was a lot. I don't know if they needed the grab. It definitely did get them the fight, but yeah, you're right. Coming into this next fight, I mean, Pepega Parrots are going to have 4 ults coming up to 2 on the side of Vitalize, yeah.
But this shatter could be, like, again, he's done so much this game. It could be just a fight winner.
Oh, that was so bad. They both shattered at exactly the same time. Jeff got his out just a teeny tiny second beforehand, and that is what's going to give Pepega this fight and the map.
Just little plays like that can get people the map win and everything else. So, a lot of just very good plays from the DPS actually. Genos, this was probably the pit map.
This might be actually, I don't know exactly what this was from Genos. I guess it was just a bunch of... Oh, did he get a boop there? Oh, he did get a boop on Hero. And then he gets Crybaby here? Nice. Good stuff from Geno there.
A lot of good play from both the Annas and the McCrees. The Annas, their nades, like you said, they've gotten so much value. Able to get massive pace onto Rhines, onto DPSs, and speaking of DPS from Tanic V and Crybaby have single-handedly won fights for either of the teams.
I need to make sure I remember. Yep, it is Volskaya next or Horizon. Yeah, just gotta make sure because we do have a new map pool. I gotta make sure I'm getting it right. Yep. So Vitalize will get the chance to choose their next map. It will be between Volskaya and Horizon. But man, that was actually a really close map, and I saw a lot of good things from both teams there.
I thought Vitalize was gonna do what they did in the second map and actually pull it back. But very good play from Jeff, able to get a 3-man shatter in that last fight and pick it off finally. Croc, Vitalize chooses Volskaya.
They will be choosing Volskaya here.
But just good play from both teams, actually. Oh, yeah, just good play.
Pepega gets to choose offense or defense to start. And once we get that, we will be almost ready to get this game back underway. But yeah, let's talk a little bit about what we saw in that map. Pepega wants defense, which means I'm going to be taking a minute to swap everything around in the lobby. So, Tyranitar, take a minute and talk about some things that you noticed in that map.
So, on the first map, I really like the Torb, actually. The Torb seems to just do so much damage, and his ult is able to deny a lot of space and just like everything like that. And on second map, it was just a fest of people falling off the map. A lot of boop characters from Kisco, from Tark, from Genos, able to got a lot of value there. But Vitalize with the DPS picks, finally able to just win the map and take it back actually from a 99-0. And then final map, Pepega again started off 99-0, but was actually able to win the last fight and win them the map. But Chicken on the sim was one of the main reasons they were actually able to get it to 99, because the turrets on the point were getting so much value. I don't think Vitalize destroyed them mid-fight once. They were just zapping people. And that damage from Chicken is able to pressure the Rhine shield, which is just really big.
It was really big. The Sin strategy really, really helping Pepega out. I think that really caught Vitalize off guard.
Mm-hmm. So, Volskaya is a map. Is it in the comp pool right now?
Actually, I don't know if it is. That's a good. I barely play comp these days, so I actually don't know what the comp pools are.
So it looks like Pepegas actually are Vitalize. We're waiting for an R on them, but
yeah, don't worry about it. We'll get there. Let's talk a little bit about what about some of the? Okay, never mind. We're getting ours from both teams. We're just gonna scrap that, and we're gonna get started into Volskaya.
Actually, what was also interesting was, did Kizko stay on Zarya the whole time? On
I don't.
point 3?
Oh, on point 3? I think he probably did. Pretty sure he did.
But Copy, I think he was seeing how much value the nades got, and just like, we need to stop this, and so swapped to Zarya. And Zarya bubbles. It's a long cooldown, but being able to cleanse the anti-healing effect off of a target and just protect them is really big. What is this comp?
We're seeing Chicken.
Oh,
Okay,
no,
okay, they're just gonna go ahead and jump off the map. Alright, we call that the Pepega special.
Yep.
That's definitely not the first time they've done that. Now they're gonna swap back over to their Torb McCree comps.
But
Gino coming out on Brig though.
Mm-hmm. Which may or may not be good against Heroes Junkrat, which he might be trolling on. I think he's trolling on.
I imagine he's gonna swap. Junkrat I can see on defense. I don't 100% get it on attack. We'll see if he runs out with it. No, he's yeah, he's running out with it.
Yeah, he is running out of it.
Yeah, we're gonna be seeing Junkrat here.
Back on the Torb. Burville's actually early, but a lot of Kizko's jobs is gonna be able to is eating a lot of damage.
Oh no, Chicken's turret takes out the Ana. Alright, Vitalize, time to hit the S key. You have no healing. Yeah, they get the idea. Out they go. Oh,
the Junkrat Spam can do so much damage.
Where
here.
is Chicken's turret at?
I think it died. Oh no, it's just right behind us. Yeah.
Oh.
A lot of that Junkrat Spam has to actually be
by okay, it's right there. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. A massive sleep early onto the
Reinhardt. Yeah, the Dibs gets slept so early. And again, a delay for Vitalize as they try and push in here.
This will actually get slow. Jeff just playing this corner, playing passive, waiting for Vitalize to actually aggress onto them. Nade onto Hero. Just gonna stall a lot. Jeff with a really early nano.
Tana gets a beat and RMM is down. And Tanic will get 3 in this fight. Alright, I see you.
And then Chicken gets the last. Looks like the Prig actually is working a lot here, able to get the bashes onto the enemy Reinhardt, and just not letting the Rhine just get one swing could be the difference between one of your characters dying. Or
Pepega is really just bullying Dibs. They really are playing these comps a lot like Goats is, where it's just every team is trying to put as much damage into the Rhine as possible while putting as many resources into him as possible to keep them up. And they just can't.
Early!
Oh, Crybaby! Okay.
Gets 2.
How did he get 2 with that? That really shouldn't have happened.
Pretty sure the Reinhardt and the shield went into the mini health back room, and then he just left the DPS.
Yeah, I guess. Man, now if that's true, that was a huge oversight on Jeff and Kizgo's part, because getting 2 right there, that really shouldn't have happened. And Pepega Parrots is going to be, Vitalize is going to be going into point B with 5 ultimates online. And they need to move fast. Pepega's about to get like 5 ults of their own, but they have so many tools going into this point B fight for a snowball.
The bad thing about Brig is you don't have a defensive ult, so a grab just gets maximum value. It's like right here.
Oh no, the defensive ults are huge on the side, but the grab from Dibs. Oh no, but Chicken gets
Chicken with this molten core actually got so much value, able to deny so much area in
Can you
that
do it,
fight.
Chicken? Chicken, I believe in you. Oh, he did it! Oh, he did it!
Hammer kill. But wow, Vitalize used a lot of their ults, like 3 or 4.
The defensive ults, yeah, it was a 4-for-2 trade. And Pepega Bears just used their Molten Core and their Shatter so much better in a defensive way.
I don't know how they weren't able to find Chicken though, but even Chicken somehow stayed alive and got so much value out of both his molten core. Early High Noon comes out. Crybaby. Can't he? He's able to High Noon Crybaby. Dibs. It's antied right now, and so is Tark, so they have to play back. Jeff actually is trapped. Titanic is slept, so...
I mean, these trades, it's just not good enough for Vitalize if they're trying to get into the second point here.
Especially since the defender's advantage is massive on this one.
Yeah.
Hero spamming, able to find Junkrat there.
Hero takes down, yeah, gets the Chicken's turret. I mean, that
could be really big.
Dibs is going to try and take some cart presence once again.
Sleep onto Lucio. Jeff gets nanoed, but actually he's naded also.
He's naded also, so... And now the nano on the Dibs, he's pushing forward on the Jeff. And he has the beat too. They're putting so many resources into this fight, Vitalizes, and Hero is going to get a 2K. He's gonna have his tire again, but dies the Chicken.
Trevor does side net Titanic.
2 ults are Vitalized, but the Molten Core from Chicken is just as perfectly timed as always. Dibs completely isolated and taken out. They're gonna push back here. The Chicken out in the middle. Chicken out in the middle of nowhere. Maybe I spoke too soon. Crybaby gets a second, and Tark is gonna get Gino. Oh, Crybaby. Oh, Crybaby, you can't miss those shots on Titanic. And Kizgo gets 2. It's gonna finally push it back. Holy crap!
I think Chicken got a little too cocky that fight and started to hammer kill.
Yeah, I just looked over and Chicken was just in the middle of the entirety of Vitalize. It was not a very smart play, I gotta say.
Chicken isn't known for his smart decisions.
He's
but
like, yeah,
Sherlock,
fair enough.
But Vitalize does have the ult advantage. Pepega had to commit a lot of ults to just be able to win that fight.
Yeah,
Hero
absolutely.
with the tire.
We're gonna be seeing at least 4 ultimates coming online for Vitalize in this fight, compared to only 2 for
Jeff
Pepega
needs a
Bears.
massive tire here. Oh, that's a massive tire onto a lot of the damage there.
Yeah, Hero gets 2.
Shatter.
And they just need 1 tick, that's all they need. And Pepega Bears just keeps on falling. And that's gonna be it. Vitalize just a minute and 4 seconds will finish the map.
A very good tire from Hero, able to pick off both the Ana and the McCree. That's a lot of pressure off your Ryan alleviated without the stun and the McCree just pouring damage into the shield. But Pepega a little I don't know, overextendy.
I think they're a little too loose right now, just in general.
Yeah.
I think Jeff and Chicken, and maybe even to an extent Gino, are playing a little bit too oh, I can do whatever I want and I don't get punished, and then Crybaby will just get 3, and they'll be like, oh, oops.
Titanic is on the far. That might be a troll.
Knowing that we're going to be seeing Crybaby, who has proven himself to be a very competent McCree, I can't imagine. Yeah, okay. He's going to be on the McCree, but Chicken swaps to Widow.
Oh,
okay, okay. What? Widow. You know what? I'm not going to talk about it until we got Vitalize here on what has pretty much been the meta comp, at least in this game, with the McCree Torb. I have no idea what Pepega Parrots is doing. I'm gonna wait until they run out. Yep. Okay.
Yeah,
now they're
probably
back.
Gonna say
Now they're back on meta. We have a mirror matchup here.
So.
All right. Let's see it.
Yep.
So minute and 4 seconds on the clock for Vitalize and their time bank. Let's see if Pepega can exceed that.
Tannic getting a lot of just chip damage onto both the Diva and the Reinhardt here. Very aggressive there from Jeff.
Jeff gets put down so much, but a nice anti-nade onto the tanks. Forces Vitalize to move back. To back up, Dibs is slept and taken out. Oh, he was way too far up there. And another amazing anti-nade from Sherlock. But it's not going to mean anything. Because of the trades, Pepega decides to back out.
Yeah, so if they are fast enough, which I don't think they will be this fight, they could re-engage without the Reinhardt, with Dibs' Reinhardt back, which it looks like they actually are. Dibs, I don't think is far enough, and Lucio actually decides to go try and speed him back, which might be a mistake. Nope, they're back now.
Back now.
Another nade gets
Look
2.
at these nades from Sherlock. They're just so on point. Gets 3. And I think that might be the fight. Dibs goes down early from Jeff, especially with the nano, but Crybaby manages to pick off Chicken. Now the trade's coming through. Tannic's gonna get 2. But no, I think this will eventually push forward. Hero uses the. Oh no, you did not want to do that. That was a poor choice from Hero. That fight was lost.
Yep. So that fight was kind of a weird fight. Kisco, I think, has his. Well, no, he's not even close. Chicken really quick pick onto Tark, but Tark should be able to get back. Jeff does have a shatter. Pega does have the ult advantage here. Chicken should be able to build up his molten core, and like usual, Chicken's molten core should be really big. Jeff engaging at that point. He's looking for shatter, actually. Both turrets actually fall.
Shatter right into Dibs. Oh my gosh, what a shatter from Dibs. 4K, but you can't really do anything about it. Ultimate's coming out from both sides. So big, and copy! There it is.
The Molten Core might have been wasted there from Chicken, but Crybaby does have his High Noon, which is a massive ult. Comboed with the Nano, or just a Nano Drine, could do so much damage and destruction, but we've seen the Diva's bombs this game. The Diva bombs
have actually been huge so far. We haven't seen any like giant 3Ks or whatever, but they have been really good at opening picks just due to lazy positioning on the supports parts, to be honest.
Early High Noon, able to find Sherlock.
Oh, that is terrible for Pepega Parrots. They just gotta back off.
I think Jeff hit around the corner again and wasn't actually protecting his supports there. Might have been a waste, and I don't know what happened to Kisco there. Technically does have his High Noon, which I don't know if Dibs or Copy should eat, but negating that damage should be one of their main priorities here.
Really? Pepega Parrots prepares to go back in now with some ults to use. Tannic is going to use his High Noon. Can't really find anything with it. But Kisco manages to find a pick. 2 picks actually. And oh my gosh, this might be the point here. The Nano Rhyme doing some work. Dibs sitting out there alone pretty much. Anti-naded, and that might be Pepega Parrots taking the point.
Massive actually stun there, but another
Hero
nade
very
actually
nearly gets body blocked. Copy Dog manages to make his way back onto the point and contest. So maybe a shot.
Tannic gets peaked. It's really big, but I don't think they're gonna be able to read
the 5. What? That was a Crybaby got like a 4 or 5 man stun. It didn't mean anything, but I really did want to point that out. That was crazy, but yeah. We now sit at 2 minutes and 45 seconds to 1 minute and 4 seconds.
So, 1 minute and 4 seconds is still enough time to capture both points, but it will be really hard.
Going to require almost perfect play here from Vitalize, especially in the beginning here. If you get that first fight and are able to take that first map win, then I think there's a good chance, for the first point win, there's a good chance of them being able to snowball it, just because they'll be further up on ultimates. But they need to win that first fight, and no one's been able to do that yet.
Chicken pulling the Pepega
okay,
special.
we get it. You're Pepega Parrots. You fall off the map. I understand.
Attackers incoming in 30
Oop.
seconds.
And the oops in chat. Chicken actually back on the tour, like what he's actually usually been running this game.
Hero is going to be running the Junkrat again, which I will say did find a good amount of success. I don't know if it, but it seemed to find the most success when Hero was able to use his tires, and I don't know if he's going to be able to build that up fast enough.
Yeah, but having an early ultimate, which tires you can get you can get tires so early on in team fights, so that could be just really massive, able to get up a tire. Chicken actually gets on high ground. So Dibs, early sleep from Sherlock.
Dibs has slept again. Sherlock has been on point today.
Very good play.
Oh, but now
Kenny
Jeff
gets extremely low. He dies to the Junkrat spam. That's the pick I needed. Hero, you ran into a room with their own Pepega. But Jeff gets charged.
that was a ambitious charge there from Dibs, but I think it might be paying off. Could Pepega Parrots lose this first map here?
I don't know. A lot of Scrappy, Coffee, able to find Kisco, so I think they lose this fight now. The main body. Chicken!
Oh, but the chicken, the Torb turret. Oh man, the trades are starting to happen. Is Tanic's gonna try and contest this here, and Jeff is in here too. Pepega said, "Never say die," says Pepega. Chicken gets copy dog. Is it possible?
Chicken finds
Chicken gets 2. There's no way, right?
There's no way. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Man, what a valiant effort there from Chicken, but Vitalize will eventually take the 3rd point. And now they'll have 30 seconds here to get what they can on the 4th point. They're coming in with 5 ults. Pretty much everything except for Tark's beat should be available to them.
Did Tanic use his high? No, he just got picked off really early.
He just got picked off super early.
Yeah. Chicken, who does have his
shatter,
nice
actually
block
comes
from
up
Jeff.
into the shield. Nice block from Jeff. Both Ryan's nano.
Flanking.
Oh no! Crybaby gets the early pick on the Geno. Chicken gets 3! Are you kidding me? You can't keep letting Chicken do this. It's just the baby diva.
But no, Genius comes back. Panic able to find Crybaby. It's just a baby diva again.
It's just baby diva versus copy dog. Pepega manages to hold. I think it's just Tark. That's it. What the heck? Why do you keep letting Chicken get away with this?
I don't know. Chicken just squirts out his molten core.
Coronavirus.
Coronavirus. But squirting out his molten core, able to find 3 picks, and without those 3 picks, Vitalize 100% loses that fight.
Yeah, they were so going ahead. They just seem like they're just like not tracking when Chicken gets his ult at all. Because whenever it comes out, it seems like they're taken completely off guard by it.
For a pause. Genos is asking for a pause.
No problem. Pause finished. 1 moment.
Chicken. Oh, Chicken is going to pee.
All right, pee break.
Nope. Oh, this is a pause strat though.
You think so?
Yeah, this is a pause strat. I think for Vitalize actually.
I mean, they do get the chance to discuss their strategy. I don't know.
So
okay.
I don't know if
5 minutes.
I don't know if Hero's actually going to be on his Junkrat again, since it did work on getting really early picks on Titanic, and just repeatedly getting picks is not a bad strategy on defense. But it looks like Pepega's R.
Yep, we are R, and we'll be getting back into the game right now.
And so, 2 minutes and 45 seconds is a long time to be able to capture both points on 2CP. Especially only capturing 1 in a tick. That's not hard to do.
I will say that at the very least, Vitalize has a lot of work to do to avoid. To get a win, right? They need to full hold this first point in order to get the win. For 2 minutes 45 seconds. That is a tall order.
So
We're gonna be seeing Vitalize coming out on the, I guess, meta comp. The McCree Torb, I guess, has been what the teams have been running for the most part. Even though we are on the patch where Soldier got a fairly significant buff.
yeah,
Attackers incoming.
Searcher, yeah, Torb just has so much value here, but just a lot of poke damage. Fire Strike comes out, of course, but they dodges it. So, just teams like looking to poke right now. Kisco does use a lot of his DM early. McCree's stun comes out, but they can't. Jeff gets low.
With his low, I mean,
And-
some nice ult charge there for Sherlock. RMM
Ana
is
gets
taking,
really low.
yeah, RMM takes most of his life in order to take out Chicken's turret. And now they
Right,
push
maybe.
in, but Jeff is dead. The Rhine
Just
going down so early means that Pepega Parrots just have to back out.
Just a stun onto the Rhine, and then just the whole team focusing him down is massive. But they don't have that many ults. Crybaby, Tannic is the closest one to an ult with 90, and for Vitalize, Armen is the closest to his ult with 80, which is a lot. Tannic does have his ult now, so can get a lot of value off this.
Annie.
A big nade though.
Chicken though is almost dead. The ultimates come out. The trades are coming through from both sides now, but Jeff is going to get a double kill. Poppy gets booped out while nanoed for the second map in a row.
He did.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
that is exactly what happened, and Hero gets booped off too. Oh, that stinks. So now, Pepega is going to be securing the tie at the very least and have a minute and a half to move on to the second point. They have both support ults available to them, and also the Shatter and the all-important Molten Core from Chicken, just proven to be so fight-changing in the past.
Very early High Noon. Gets no one this time. B comes out. Hero does use his multi-core though. Ana gets picked off by Tannic. Massive. Coffee does find the turret, but Chicken with his multi-core. The Shatter gets two, which just turns around this fight.
Oh no! Now this is bad for Pega Bears. We might be very well be looking at a draw here.
Oh.
If I was Pega, maybe the play was to push in really hard this fight, force Vitalize to use all of their ultimates. But no, I mean no one has anything right now. We might see Kizgo get a bomb, but like that's it. This fight and therefore this map is going to just be decided by just a pure neutral fight. No ults on either side.
This is just who has the better mechanics and who has the better game sense. But the Diva Bomb could just win them the fight from Kizgo. Jeff actually gets really low.
Jeff is really low.
Actually,
He gets
nice,
taken
nice.
down.
Dibs is really low also though.
They need to take down Dibs. He does, but Tannic is down as well. Vitalize is pushing forward. I don't think that Pepega Parrots has enough time to reset and push in for another fight. It's a 5v3 right now. Chicken takes down Hero. Now a 5v4, but the trades it's so bad here for the attacking team.
Chicken does fine too though.
Chicken
the
gets
nano on the
Crybaby.
Lucio.
Before he finally does go down, is it possible
Tannic
they
beat-
could pull this off? Tannic, the
I don't think they can do
DPS of
this.
the Pega Parrots continue to find picks, but the defender's advantage just too strong. The overtime wick is ticking down, and we are seeing a draw.
Just an anticlimactic ending to a very good round from both teams. The DPS, Jeff, on that last fight,
Play of
went in, I think, way...
Yeah, I think
Too
Chicken
hard.
deserves play of the game. Look at this, just miraculous 3K he gets here.
Just spamming Hero, why? Just running into the Torb ultimate and just getting no value. That was a very interesting map.
It was. Okay. You know, Vitalize, and because of that, Vitalize, because they chose Luskaya, they also get to choose. Vitalize chooses next map.
That's how it works?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that is how it works.
So, it's what are the maps? It's
Hollywood or Numbani.
Yeah, Hollywood is a very map. It's a very good map in my opinion. One of the best maps in the game.
Wait, is it?
Also, Numbani is a very dive-heavy map. I don't and very actually Torb friendly, which is basically what both teams have actually just been running out on both sides. They're putting a lot of question marks in chat. I don't know why.
Yeah, I think Croc is a little confused about what the rules are when after a map draws. I think he assumes that that we do a tiebreaker map right now, but we don't. We just move on, and if we get to a sixth map, then we will sit here and get to do a sixth map. But Croc has submitted. We'll be moving on to Hollywood.
Just like what you claim to be the best game in Overwatch League history. Going to a 7th map.
Oh no. Oh, don't make me. I don't want to cast for 7 maps, Croc.
Yeah, no.
I don't want to do it.
It's like the Boston Uprising in Houston last game.
Please no. Please no. Please no.
Please no.
Let's make sure I understand how that works. Yep, Hollywood and Hollywood. I still want defense.
They still probably do on defense. Defense is just like what the other team, what you have to do to win the game.
Absolutely, I understand. Like that's definitely like the better. Okay, they say yes. All right. Let us see if they are ready then.
They probably are. If they aren't, I don't know. They're just dumb.
If they are not, they are dumb and stupid.
They're dumb. Yeah.
Dumb and stupid and dumb and stupid and dumb. We're moving. Oh man. We are seeing. I don't know. I don't know what the heck is going on in this game, dude. Because it feels like Pepega is better mechanically, but they just do like the most boneheaded stuff sometimes.
that's Pepega in a nutshell.
They just like every once in a while I'll just look up and I'll just see freaking chicken in the middle of the enemy team for no reason.
That sounds like Pepega to me. In very accurate description.
We've got some people peeing on the side of Vitalize. Just everyone needs a pee break in this game.
Yep.
Oh man. I get the Tyranitar, I get the feeling we're gonna be here for a while.
Yeah. Or a degree.
Alright.
But Designs is here for some reason.
Yeah, Designs is just here. I'm not 100% sure.
Why are you here? Why are you here, Designs?
I'm here.
Oh, hi. Yeah, I guess he's just chilling.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if I'm being honest, I wanted to host a game at 6, and then I realized all the games are taken, and I was like, oh. So I asked Actor to switch, and he's like, oh, I'm going to be casting. And I was like, oh, I'll just come spectate a game. So I'm here.
That sounds like a Designs thing to do.
Do you want me to give you host, and then I can focus on the stream and casting?
The only issue is once you give me host, we can't switch the teams again. So if they pick like
that is
sides.
so true.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, okay, whatever. Okay, and Designs just kind of chilling here.
Yep, Designs want to cast?
Sure.
Yes, let's go. I wanted to cast Designs for such a long time. But...
Alright, special guest. We've got a special guest here today.
Yep.
Welcome, Designs, the Dividing Overwatch Twitch channel.
Oh, thank you.
Dividing OW.
Dividing OW.
Overwatch, the best Overwatch YouTuber on YouTube.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Copy Vitalizes are very big play from Copy Dog, actually.
But, I want to make sure I have both teams. All right, let's do it. Going into Hollywood.
Said not R. Wait, he said not R.
No, he
What?
did.
Croc just said not R. No, in chat. Or
No.
I just...
Nope.
Oh, I'm way back up. My bad.
Yeah, you are way up in chat.
Yep. That's
Designs is weird.
Well,
Designs
so one thing I caught last map,
Pepega.
So
I don't know if you guys actually caught. Chicken was just constantly going for those hammer kills. So much for the
yeah,
fact
he
that on
was.
3 occasions it got him killed trying to go for hammer kills. 3 different occasions.
Yeah, that sounds like a chicken play to me.
That does sound like something Chicken would do.
But I mean, that's a lot of death.
It is a
Yeah.
lot of death. I was saying, like, yeah, I was saying. I mean, Pepega Parrots, I think, is like the better team mechanically, but they just do the most boneheaded things. And sometimes they get away with it, but a lot of the times they don't.
But
Trying to walk out with a Roadhog Zarya here, obviously, there's no way this is legit, right? This is obviously a bait.
Roadhog Zarya, I would be utterly shocked if they walked out with that.
yeah,
No,
I would
they're
too.
slowly swapping over to a more meta comp. I assume we're going to be seeing Dibs swapping over
Yeah.
to Rhine. Okay, we are back. Hero is going to be playing the Junkrat once again, which is interesting.
Just
I am very interested to see like the what they see in this attack Junkrat strategy.
I would agree with that. So Crybaby really early on pick onto the turret. Jeff should have just playing this corner, playing very safe here. Hero gets low, but Spam able to find Tannic Me.
The spam damage is just too strong from Hero.
You really don't want to see it taken first, however, they're not really capitalized on it. They're kind of just playing back. I think they should really rather push up in this situation.
Big nade, another big nade. Jeff charges for some reason, but then gets picked. Gets a 1v1ing Crybaby right now. They're able to pick him off, but the team just falls around him. It's just unfortunate.
Oh, honestly, it might be worth switching off the Torb at this point. It just has not been getting a lot of work done these past maps. Like, there have been times where it's like the ult that's gotten work done, but in the times without ult, it's not always looking the best.
Yeah, I would agree with you. RMM does have the nano. He uses it for some reason onto the Diva copy.
Just keep the Diva alive and in mech.
Yeah, that makes sense.
This should be a first point taken for the side of Vitalize.
hmm
There you go.
So,
It's pretty even on the
Crybaby.
ult
Okay,
right now.
Crybaby does have ult. Jeff also has his ult. Shatter has been getting a lot of value in a lot of these fights. Really early high noon, just playing around the corner. A very big mind. Shatter able to find all 6.
Oh my god. The cleanup.
Come on, Jeff. Oh, 6-man Shatter. That is
Jesus.
absolutely massive.
That is not something you want to see. Didn't seem to have let his shield down, and just everyone just goes down.
I would agree with that. So early bomb comes out actually. Copy
Oh.
and actually finding 4. What the
Glad to
heck?
kick out the turret.
That is massive.
I mean, it almost feels like Pepega's just overconfident. Like, they had that huge advantage right there. They probably could have held strong, and then just one mistake leads to another, and it's just they're just slowly falling apart.
So Hero, he does have his Junkrat tire. Very aggressive here. Bomb forces up the beat from Tark, but it's still able to find RMM. Dibs.
The heals are gonna be very limited on the side of Vitalize here.
I would agree with you.
It seems like either side, like once they get one big play, they just fall apart. They're just like, oh my god, this is it. We've won, and then everything comes crashing down.
Yep. I would agree with you, Designs. You are a smart
Really
man.
back and forth fight right here. Just going back and forth.
So Genos, okay. Shatter should be able to get counteracted by Genos, unless Genos actually does get shattered. But I don't know what they're gonna do about this tire. It could get so much value, but couldn't. A lot of damage actually coming onto Kizio. Tire right above them is gonna get a lot of value probably. Find
Oh, I
Sherlock
didn't drop
and
the beat.
support is not able to find Jeff, and Jeff just dies after that.
You could have protected him with the beat there, but he just decided not to. But Chicken gets the hammer kill on Hero. Kind of redundant though, because they're gonna lose the fight.
Chicken's just
Not exactly what you want to see.
so many hammer kills.
Oh, Kisso's gonna recontest right at the end. Oh my. I don't know.
Jeff able to find. They're one. Crybaby does fall to
Yeah,
technically, which is
Crybaby.
massive. But I don't know if Jeff's actually able to touch. Another huge shatter finds
Oh my
four.
god. The nano comes out onto it. And, oh, and a huge shatter in return. Not worth it. Oh man.
Yeah, Pepega just falls apart. A lot, just like what you said. Big plays coming out from both sides.
I think in that fight, when they got the huge shatter, they had like 3 or 4 down. However, they just targeted the Reinhardt, and because they didn't target any of the other 3 people who were on the ground, they were able to nail the Reinhardt, and all of a sudden, everything's fine. It's like the fight never even happened. Like the slam never even happened. You just can't see that. You need to split up your attention on the different people. You gotta make sure you capitalize whenever you get a huge slam like that.
Early from Copy Dog. This is actually able to find Tandikby. Then the High Noon comes out after, just trying to get there. Oh, just trying to get value, trying to zone them off. Chicken
Jeff
does use his
charges
multi-core.
down.
Jeff pins Fan's arm, but does pay for his life.
Boostio.
Copy. Backline
Intriguing.
gets demeched. What happened to Chicken's Tandikby? Able to get an exiting pick on Copy, and this fight should be lost for Vitalize.
The turret killed the turret. I like it.
I like it as well.
It's just this fight is literally just like neither team can win 2 fights in a row. Like I think maybe once that team has won 2 fights in a row, and then afterwards it's just back and forth, consistently trading out, which currently has favoring the attackers here. They still have 2 minutes and a half to get this last point here, and they can just wait for all their ults to come up.
Early pick onto Crybaby, massive.
There's a very big pick there.
And
and
another.
two. Oh, it's just going down. Unfortunate there. Not which one we've seen. But I mean, at this point, what they should probably do is just want to save up all their ults for one big push and just press Q and win, you know?
Just like in CSGO, save and
Wait, what?
win around. But Sherlock does have his nano, but yeah, actually ults from both sides are basically equal right now. So Sherlock, if he gets a big nano or a big nade, this could just win the fight. Big nano onto Jeff, Pepega now should go aggro, but they are running out of LOS of their own. So a lot of just kiting back from both teams.
Yeah, Vitalize is doing exactly what I thought. They're just saving up all their ults right here.
Yeah, nano comes and a huge shatter. I think that's all 6 again.
There's
A
5
shatter
of them.
blocked actually from this time. Molten Core comes out, but look like the fight that was destined to be
But it's
isn't
not
doing anything.
over.
Actually,
What's
Coffee,
going on?
the fight's still going on. I don't know what Chicken was doing.
Vitalize
Chicken was
gets
sitting
the
in the corner that whole fight.
Vitalize getting the picks. They're pushing right to the end. This is getting close now. They have to have some in touch.
Looks like Tisco is trying to
it's
touch.
gonna touch,
Chicken
okay.
does use his Tor Bolt. Mechanic, a lot of ults coming out from the DPS to re-engage.
I don't think they really needed all those ults. They kind of just pushed them off without. Like they could have just pushed them off without any, it seems. They just immediately fell back.
Yep. But
On the side of
ults
Vitalize,
are
they
a nice
did
usage since
All of their ults.
Vitalize doesn't have any else either. So it's just an even trade-off for both
And
teams.
bomb on the side of Pepega.
Yeah.
So it definitely is favoring them on the ult fight. However, that being said, RMM has been able to charge up Nano quite quickly, and along with Crybaby almost getting his ult online as well. This could go either way. Nano and Jeff a bit early there. I don't know if they really needed that. Dibs is almost down.
Sweet, and it
Oh my
should
God.
probably die here, but their other mine is really low too. Copy.
Able to stay alive. Oh my. They get the picks.
They're able to DMAC copy, but Crybaby gets his high noon. Able to find him, but even before he died, Chicken on cart, just trying to stall by himself, but I don't know if he can. Kisco finally dies. Oh, the shatter gets 3,
Big
but
shatter.
he's
Oh my.
charged.
But the beat saved them. They got nothing off that shatter. The beat saved them all. And that's the full 3 points. That's what you want to see.
Yeah,
Wow.
but they did cap in overtime, which could become a problem later on. Kisco saying, you ever forgot to ship when you bomb?
He did just seem to drop it where he was standing.
This is true. Designs, I like your observations. So, a lot of big shadows from both of the Ryans, especially Jeff. How many? He got a 6-man, and I think he got another 6-man.
I think you got 1 6-man, a 4-man, and a 5-man.
That's so much value just coming out from an ult that you could charge up so fast.
I think that's possibly the skill of Jeff, but also possibly just Dibs just not blocking.
And I don't
But
know.
RMM is really keeping Dibs up and alive. It's really something to see.
Attackers
Yep, I would agree with you, Designs. You are a smart man. And so,
Let's
just
see what the comps they're running out with. So it seems like they're going to be running out for the same chicken, though, on the Doomfist. Not a
he's
hero
probably
he's really
playing-
known
he's probably
for,
playing
but
them.
he's probably just going to swap off something else.
Yeah,
over
he's
this
just
game.
dancing in spawn. Tisco also dancing in spawn. Isn't spamming the voice line.
4,
I don't think has been this whole game around actually.
attackers
But-
incoming.
They're coming out with the, yep, went back to the Torb.
Yep, Torb seems to just be everyone's go-to pick right now.
I mean, it's decently strong. You get an extra guy on the field when you get that turret up.
But the third, huge pick on the hero, massive.
And
Right
the Ryan
wing.
down. Ryan goes down as well. That is not what you want to see in this opening fight. Should just be a cleanup. Crybaby, really the only one left alive, but they're not. Yeah, it's
Very quick fight, but 10. So not a lot of ults coming out from both teams. Thankfully, it's
No
close to result.
as that was just the first fight of the game. Just
Yep.
really quickly, just got in and out.
Yep.
Probably one of the faster times we've seen on Hollywood so
Yep.
far.
Yep. And so technically is closest to results, but that isn't that high. So early stun, Jeff gets really low, but is able to get healed up. Tannic uses his high noon on top of the cart.
Gets
Pepega just
nothing.
hiding around the corner. Tark able to find Jeff. Jeff going a little too aggro actually. Copy finding chicken, but yeah, I feel like Jeff went too aggro in that fight, and Sherlock,
It
just
just
wasn't-
seems like they were a bit unprepared.
yeah.
They went into it, they tried using High Noon, but the Diva was still perfectly mech, able to eat up all of it, and then after that, it's just went downhill. Just lost the fight.
Yep. So Sherlock,
Oh, that could have been bad.
Daniel comes up to
Oh, they
Ryan.
missed the nano. That is not what you want to be seeing.
Yeah, that is not what you want to be seeing. I agree with designs. So Dibs does have both shatters actually coming out from both teams. Geno's really low, but able to get the health back. Chicken.
This
Get
corner
Torvalds.
bit can be detrimental if they don't. If they aren't able to break it on the side of Pepega, this could just be the. I mean, they do have 4.5 minutes, but it's still. They need to break this corner. It's a
Chicken
really big thing.
really early molten core, but a lot of it then eaten by Coffee Dog. So now, because of the molten core, they have to give up so much space, and they have to lose the corner, which is such a good defending spot. Tannic, 5 Dibs, but Copy.
Copy getting
Copy
3.
gets 3, but this still might be winnable on the side of Pepega. Tannic
Tannic
gets
gets
2
two.
picks. This is still. Copy find another. And
I don't think it's
Copy
winnable here. I think they need to get out.
solo carrying that fight.
Kisgo is
Copy.
if Kisgo loses mech, he is in trouble.
But Kisgo able
luckily-
to find
He's able to get out of there.
Crybaby. Actually, after so
It's
Vitalize
still a
does
winnable
have to
fight
back
though,
up.
'cause they can come back with the respawns. It's gonna be a fight on the upcoming corner, but that's pretty lucky for Pepega, if I'm being honest. Had Kisgo
Yeah.
lost his mech there, things could have been very much different as he would have been staggered hard.
Yep, I agree with you, Designs. Aggressive here. Tannic uses his high noon, able to find Coffee Dog, who doesn't get the
But
Kisgo.
Kisgo gets 2.
Kisgo gets 2 with his bomb. Diva's getting so much value. I don't know if it's just Ryan's dropping their shields or great flashes and stuns or sleeps. Crybaby able to find Tannic as an exiting pick. He's good at finding those exiting picks. Anna actually is
Boost
able to
steal
survive
coming in.
somehow. Vitalize with the recontest. Shatter comes on, only hits Jeff. B comes out is able to save him, but Kisgo able to find RMM, and this basically is a fight win for Kisgo
This should be it
in
at
the
this
Pepega
point.
Parrots.
They shouldn't be able to really do much after this.
Yep, Tark dies. Yep. Hero trying to recontest, but basically just staggered himself, gave Pepega
Yeah,
a free ult
it's
charge.
just- I mean, at the moment, all the Vitalize has to get out of here. Otherwise, they are going to be hard staggered if they get killed off here. Where RMM goes down, so does Dibs. Oh, this is rough.
This is not good for Vitalize.
Just bad timing, to be honest. Unfortunate with how the spawns lined up. They just couldn't get back to where the rest of the team would be.
Crybaby does have his hand in, but Chicken, just like his Torb just said, is ready to
4
unleash the
minutes.
molten core.
On the clock. That is not good to see if you're a fan of Vitalize.
Yeah,
They're
but I
going to
don't
need
think
a
anyone
really
is.
big hold here.
Very early bomb,
bomb
and
comes
very
in.
early Martin Tor. Copy able to find Chicken's bomb. Dibs really low. Banning too early, too big, trying to get the pin onto the right.
Tark is
Get the
low.
bomb through.
Tark-
He's go. How? How? What? I'm so confused on how that bomb worked.
Oh no, that's not what you want to be seeing. Gotta recontest here. It's getting close to the end. They're gonna get one fight.
Very,
he gets all
a
the
very
like,
big
Kisco.
nade onto 4. Copy. A lot of the people on the backline low. Vitalize really low. Jeff able to find a big pick.
It's
and
just 2 left on cart. It's just Hero. It's all on Hero.
uses his ult and
Hero
dies.
could not be the hero in that case.
Yep. So Pepega does
3
have
minutes.
3 minutes to cap first point, the first tick of
Just first tick of first point. That is a lot of time for generally a pretty easy point to take. I mean, Hollywood isn't impossible to full hold, but
Initiating match.
after what we saw the first time around, where they just literally rolled over them in like 30 seconds, it's not looking promising.
Yep. But if Pepega isn't able to pick this map up, we could go to a 7th map. But none of us hope that will happen. But
You always
Pepega,
love the
3
ties.
minutes is adequate time to cap this point, unless they pull a Season 1 San Francisco shock.
Just throw for ties. Get to that
Yep.
7th map. Make us play Oasis. What's the furthest the game has gone this season? Does anyone know?
Coming in 30 seconds.
I think it's probably 6.
It was Overcharged versus High Society last week that went to 6 maps.
Wow.
Yeah. Recharge. This looks like
Think,
Pepega
maybe? Or maybe went to,
dancing
I
in
don't remember.
Spawn.
Maybe went to 5.
Yeah, they're just dancing in Spawn, Kisco, and the rest of Pepega.
3, 2, 1.
So, very... Same comps, actually. Yeah, better
Just-
comps.
I think, like, maybe on the side of Isles, you gotta switch something up, because, like, sure, you're winning some fights, but at the end of the day, they are definitely
Maybe
doing
swap
better
back
on
to
the
the
mirror.
Junker, I didn't remember
Yeah.
but...
The Junkrat was doing work. Put in work.
Rarely sleep onto Jeff. But big nade onto Copy. Copy should fall, but isn't falling, because I
They
don't
would
know
get
why.
out there. He would have fly back. Get some to safety.
There's a McCree behind. This could do so much damage. Able to...
Panic.
Oh, Geno's...
You know, this gets the kill on the McCree behind. Oh, that's not what you want to see. Copies out of mech. This could just be it right here.
Crybaby is going for... He's kind of pulling
Halfway
Pepega.
there. Here it is.
Yep.
Can't
So
touch one.
Crybaby is going on taking such weird angles, and those angles just get him killed, which is not what you want to see.
There's just they just couldn't do anything, to be honest. They're not winning this mirror matchup. They really need to switch it up here. I
What
think
is
they
this?
need
This
to try
gets a
something
big
new.
shadow.
This was I believe it was a 3 or so man chatter or something like that.
Yep. It's so funny watching Torb's animations. Kisco, I don't think
23
he
kill
died
streak.
once on the attack.
Yeah, definitely seems like that.
And so, a
Well,
very
that's one
good
of the-
map from Pepega.
That's one of the pros of being a diva is that you just always get to get out, right?
No,
That second life. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's-
but
lose
you
your
get
quick.
staggered. You just hate it when you get staggered.
Oh, you hate it when you get staggered, but if you're able to survive, that's what I mean. Not getting staggered.
Yep. So it looks like Vitalize. They should. I feel like they should go Junkrat, or maybe put in Grave. No. Maybe put in Grave. I don't know. That it might just be a last ditch effort, but two very dive heavy maps, very ball monkey diva heavy maps, Dorado and Gibraltar, but Escort is just a very dive heavy, just like map type. Then Vitalize choose Dorado. Pepega probably going to choose defense again. So yeah, very cool. Are you going to talk to that?
Sorry, just there's some noise in my background, so I didn't want to talk a lot while that's happening. My apologies.
Yep, Pepega still wants defense, so Dividing probably going to ask if there are. But I feel like this Dorado is a map where Junkrat could work. People, especially on that last point, Junkrat able to spam, do so much damage, get a lot of picks, which I think all Vitalize once they get into the fight, Pepega is just rolling. But if
In the mirror match, I think it just comes down to the mirror matchup. Like, Pepega just seems to be outplaying them when it comes down to it. But when it comes to how they're playing off meta comps, like when they were playing the Junkrat, they got some success, and they're playing comps that, in a way, countered the Torb. It really seemed like they were winning, but trying to go 1-for-1 against someone like Chicken, who seems to be decently prolific on this hero, it's just not working out. Crybaby and Hero just aren't able to get to the task.
Is R, and now Vitalize is R. But okay, Anas have still been getting so much value with all of their abilities. So,
Oh yeah, they're really just. They've been obviously a few boostios this map, but besides that, it's definitely
some
looking good, to be honest. They're definitely keeping up their tanks. I think Anna's probably the most fun support hero.
No, she's banned, crying.
I know Anna and Moira are banned. Good thing we're following Overwatch OWL bans rather than the bans of comp.
The meta is so scuffed in comp because there's no Rhine, and most main tanks play Rhine. So usually in comp games, you usually get some double off tanks. But Jeff, actually, they're on the defensive dive, which is something we saw them run on Nepal, but they lost that map on Nepal. So
defensive dive. I mean, with Dorado, with all this high ground, you do sometimes see it. You see like teams like Toronto Defiant, Boston Uprising, not Boston, sorry, Houston. They definitely played a lot of comps that included the Winston, but Jeff has gone back and swapped to the Rhine.
Looks like Crybaby on Widow. Did what?
Widow's probably just to try and get a pick. Can't get a pick, probably swap off. That's what I would presume.
No, yeah.
Coffee,
no. I don't know if he's actually staying on the Sigma.
Yep, they come back. Just back to the Diva.
Crybaby, I think he's actually staying on Widow.
He's probably gonna try and get a couple picks. This first point can be pretty good for Widows. A lot of open sight lines. Just not getting anything done with it, though.
This might just be to counter the turret, actually.
Potentially. The long sightlines can be good against the McCree as well.
Just looks like both Rhines. This is a very good place to hold if you're Pepega.
Kiska now hunting down Crybaby. The turret goes down, so that's a good sign, but Crybaby's gonna go on the long flank, it seems.
Yeah.
However,
good anti onto 3. Pepega should be able to aggress, but Vitalize actually just backs up, not letting Pepega aggress on them. Sleep onto Dibs and stun out the copy. Dibs is so low.
Crybaby is in their backline. They could get 3 shots. They don't know he's here yet. He's missing shots on Tanic. Missed 2 shots on Tanic. Oh, but Tanic's ulting now. Didn't realize he was behind him. He got just 3 shots on him. Oh, but down he goes.
Crybaby with a massive flank, able to find the ulting McCree.
Yeah, yep. McCree. It really opened up the fight, to be honest.
I think it was mainly the Coalescence who opened up the fight.
Decides not to switch and spawn it though. That's a interesting pick. He's just kind of standing there now. I don't know what's happening, but he is just standing there. Intriguing. Fight's going on elsewhere though. Just really the turret though.
He does have his ult, but Chicken also has his ult. Chicken, Ferret is up. The Widow is up top, so I feel like Chicken or Tanic should either swap to counter Widow. Probably Tanic. Pig Shatter is able to find Jeff and Sherlock, but then they died to the dome because of it getting so high. So yeah.
Yeah, they definitely need to deal with this Widow. Either Kizco has to stay on it, or Tanic should probably swap. They decide not to swap. either of the DPS. Twitter's just gonna have free sightlines.
He's able to get picked. A body shot to Titanic. Almost a headshot to Chicken, but missed. Oh.
Just getting free body shots here.
Yeah, he is just getting so much value right now. A lot of damage. Bomb out from Kizio. This should get so much value. Actually, it's nothing. Shatter able to find 2, but the beat is able to keep them up. Sherlock. I don't know why is Sherlock in their front line. Crybaby does find a pick on Chicken. Nothing. The team just falls around him.
Falling. So that's the issue. When you have the sightlines as Widow, you can get so much done. But once it gets down to a more brawly type comp, it's just gonna be a cleanup on the side of Pepega.
Yep. Chicken. He actually does swap to Widow.
That's a bit of a mistake now after just winning that fight. I think had they been able to play close quarters and just not let the Widow get those sightlines, you could have kept the comp you're winning and just probably rolled with it.
This is true. I agree with designs. Sleep on the copy is massive. Widow. Okay, but Kizco could just deal with the Widow. Early coalescence come out. That should be a lot of value. And using that, they're able to pick off Titanic. That pick off the Titanic is massive. Sherlock sleeps the Diva, but nothing cinematic.
I think what happened there is the whole team of Peg was really distracted by the Widow, making sure she couldn't get a sightline. But then they realized the rest of the team was just pushing in, so they had to do something, and then they just opened up the backline for the Widow to just get free picks.
Coalescence engage was really big.
4 minutes now for this last point. That's a shit ton of time.
Oh, nice shot from Chicken onto Crybaby. See, and there's the nice shot in chat. So Dibs does have the shatter. This is massive. Vitalize basically might just full cap snap, and it is kind of big. Able to find Sherlock, but they're not going to be able to. Wait, they are actually able to follow up. Jeff is really low, and without that honor heals, there's like no way he can get healed. But shatter onto both supports.
He's able to do anything from it though. No capitalization. Like it's a great shatter, but
he gets demeched and forced to use his bomb.
I guess he just wanted to stay in mech and stay in the fight, give them a fighting chance, but it really just, I don't know. Not exactly what you want to see there. But now it's in a situation where the Widow has the sight lines, and you're just kind of having to force to recontest.
Coffee is naded right now.
Oh, he gets dibs. That's huge. Very big pick there.
There's a Widow in that background though, which could be scary. Titanic does use his high noon, gets nothing. Crybaby able to find Chicken, but does pay for his own life, which is not worth it, especially with this defender's advantage.
Both Beat and Coalescence came out in that fight, and they got nothing. Coalescence basically came out right at the very end, and it was just basically worthless.
Jeffy actually does have a shatter. Jeff, on the last map, has been pulling off some fatty shatties. And so, Hero, but with Hero, with his high noon, this is so much. Just standing behind the shield. Chicken, able to win the little duel against Crybaby, actually. Shatter onto 3. Wins from the fight. Massive. This is why Jeff is good. Crybaby actually does swap off of the Widow. Sherlock is dangerously low. Okay, I know. Just go spamming the voice line.
This is a huge stagger, just wasting time off the clock at this point.
Oh, Sherlock does miss his sleep, but Titanic finally got the dog. Sherlock does have a nano, which allows his Rhine to Gret, but if his Rhine goes too far in, boom, Dibs presses Q, that's a massive shatter.
I swapped onto the Tracer, which means I wonder if Kizco's gonna is gonna swap.
Chicken's gonna swap. He's in spawn right now. He's going to Gret.
Into Torb. Not surprising.
Crybaby might
Trying to get the
go
high
back.
ground here.
Well, just kidding.
Oh,
Nate actually finds 2. Sherlock with his nades. I don't know if this is Coffee just not putting his DM in the good places, or just Sherlock waiting for his DM. He's Shattered comes on to 3.
Splatter gets 3.
Dibs does fall really low and dies, but 3 people down on Pepega.
4 down.
Jeff.
It's just Jeff and Kizco, and they gotta get out there, otherwise they're not gonna be able to recontest.
Oh, Jeff.
Kizco
does use his bomb. Able to find RMM actually.
The team should be able to get back now if he's able to stay alive.
Stagger comes from both teams. Mechanic.
Cut him back though.
Oh, Sherlock then finds the nade onto Crybaby.
Both baby divas. Copy goes down though.
Looks like
How did they come back in this? This doesn't make sense. They were dead to rights. They've somehow managed to pull it back.
What? They were what? But
Dead
Dibs
to rights?
finds 2. It looks like a re-engage actually here. Sleep on the Dibs finds nothing. Just not. A lot of ults actually here from Vitalize, so they could be able to win this. Bomb from Copy Dog finds nothing.
Oh, it finds Kiss's mech.
That's actually
Ooh,
massive. Tark almost has feet. Nade onto both the supports is so big. Chicken wins the Tracer 1v1. Just booming Crybaby in the mental. Both beats coming out. 5-minute shatters from Jeff.
They
Oh
gotta
my
capitalize
gosh.
though. They have to capitalize. They get 1. They also lose Gino at the same time and Sherlock, but they get the other 2. It's going either way, but oh, Hero gets stuck. That's not what you want to see. It dashed down a copy. This should be a cleanup. This should be the end of the fight. Able to hold for 4 minutes.
It's your MVP.
Not an easy time to hold for.
Oh, yep.
Down goes Crybaby. I don't think anyone else should be able to touch, so.
A very fatty shot.
4 minutes was what they held for.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
Jeff, the 5-minute shatter, just like in the finals.
I think this is so many shatters. You have to wonder though, is it Jeff being great or Dibs being bad?
It
And
might
that's
just
not-
be both. I don't think
just-
Giz is a bad player.
It could be both. No, for sure, it could definitely be both. But it just seems like so many times Dibs has been caught with his shield down, whether it be for nades, whether it be for bombs, whether it be for shatters.
The nades aren't.
It's just not
The
looking
nades should be
great.
the Diva's fault, in my opinion.
The nades should be the Diva's fault. However, the Ryan can also help with that.
Mm.
But definitely with the bombs and the shatters though, because there have been a lot of huge bombs, a lot of huge shatters.
Yeah, that is not. That is definitely his fault.
They just need to get the 2 points and 78.13 meters.
That is a lot of meters.
That's
Actually,
basically
isn't a lot
just
of
going
meters.
3 points.
Yep. Chicken
However, that's
is on the Widow right now. That might be a troll. That might be bait.
might be. However, we did see Vitalize roll out with the Widow, so
Yeah.
it wouldn't
That's a bait.
100%
That's a
surprise
bait.
me.
Oh wait,
No.
Crybaby actually on Reaper. They're trying to hold close here. Pepega does see this. This might be just a complete fail.
5, 4,
But we just went so that CDC is the same thing.
attackers
No. No. Looks like they do not know right now. They do not
Don't
know.
know.
Kenny
Oh, no.
runs into the
Here they
trap.
come. They've been split up,
Big
but
lead.
oh, they get RMM.
That
Crybaby
did not
goes-
work at all. But the thing about this defense is you probably might be
hate
able
to
to
see
get
it.
another fight on choke. On the choke.
They were able to split them up, but they basically just ran into the middle, and then they got collapsed upon. Like they were able to isolate half the team. However, they weren't able to capitalize on it.
Chicken
Basically,
going back to spawn.
The other half just came in. And they split them
No,
up
they're not
entirely.
able to. They are able to get another fight, but not at the choke.
Crybaby
but-
swapping
which
over
is-
to the Widow
is-
here. Interesting choice. Chicken also on the Widow now. Another Widow v Widow duel.
Big nade onto 3 from Sherlock again. Sherlock, you're getting so many big nades, and he has the nano, which he uses onto Jeff now. And Jeff can just swing, shatter,
Oh,
gets blocked
Shatter
from
is
Giz that
blocked.
time. But another huge nade. Copy. I don't know if it's just. I don't know if it's Sherlock or Copy. I might just be a combination of both. I think. But letting that many nades go through is
Just
not a
It's
thing
just
you want to be
no
seeing from your
mercy.
team.
Like if you're giving up that many nades, that's so much damage and so much anti-heals that you just cannot gain back. It doesn't matter if you have all your team alive. If they can't get healed, they're gonna go down. It's all just on the Lucio now. Goes down to the nade. Sherlock getting 2. They shouldn't be able to recontest here. Yep, they're just gonna give it up. That's a very fast first point.
Yep, I would
Things
agree
are
with you.
looking more and more bleak for Vitalize.
And grape cake. Yep.
And Grave Cake, yeah.
And grape cake. And but it's actually looking helpful for CBC. I'm pretty sure they lost their game, right? So
Not
Yeah.
sure what happened. I can check right now. It has been posted.
very
Yeah,
early
CDC
mechanic,
CDC
just
did
on top of
lose.
the cart. Looks like Vitalize is just gonna play around the corner. Jeff gets really low. Sherlock.
Oh, the molten core on
Jeff just
point
ran out of
really separated him.
his LOS, which is unfortunate. Oh, Chicken finds Stark though. With the with the advantage, fun advantage, that's massive.
They actually have a very big chance here, as they have no healers currently on the side. of Vitalize. And now
She's gonna use that bomb to
Poppy goes
yeah,
down.
Chicken tries
They're
Poppy,
down
that's
so
faster.
many. They need to fall back. Chicken just really cleaning up this whole fight.
Bring that fight
Pushes them
back.
all the way
and just
back.
cleaning it up.
Jeff, though, doesn't want to get over aggressive here. Almost has the shatter. Should know by now Dibs has the shatter, so this is definitely still winnable for Vitalize here. The 1v1 Diva duel up top. However, Coffee seems to have
Poppy's
gotten a bit
really low, but he
distracted.
has the bomb. See,
Oh,
there's
he's
the bomb.
throwing the bomb while we're looking for...
Oh!
Get
Jeff
Sherlock.
isn't able to get this shield onto Sherlock, and Sherlock dies.
Not what you want to see there. Definitely not ideal.
James gets really low, but Jeff dies as well, which is a lost fight for the members of Pepega Parrots. Unfortunate. Piggin does, he sees that Crybaby swapped off, so he is also swapped off.
That stagger was not what you want to see.
Yep.
Jeez.
Yo, that was sick. Says kids go in chat. Even though he spams the emote. They should be, I think they should,
To wait for
Pepega
kids go
should
here.
catch on that Crybaby does look for so many offings.
He is on the McCree now, so it is a mirror matchup once again.
Technically,
Nice.
High Noon finds nothing. Actually, gets Nano here. They'd actually connect onto the Diva somehow. Shatter from both sides.
Great shatters? What is this? So, Dibs goes down. That's not what you want to see. You cannot lose your main tank this early in the fight.
Oh, crazy.
Panic does go down, but Poppy
Crybaby.
loses his mech.
Just go.
Pega's just cleaning up. And the left thing, just very few left. Using Molten Core, it's not a
He's
terrible
really
idea,
low.
but
Almost in. He slept the turret.
Oh.
That's a weird camp.
that's not what you really want to see here. If Hero doesn't swap here, it really was a waste of Molten Core there.
No,
I
he
get you're
does swap
trying to
into
win the
turret.
fight, but it was basically a 2v6 at that point.
Yeah, he does swap
You don't
into
lose
turret.
those fights. You do not win those. Pega really looking just to try and close it out here. They got 3.5 minutes, however, they were able to defend for 4 minutes, so it's not impossible for VTL here. However, it's definitely looking bleak.
A sleep onto the right is massive. Copy actually is able to eat that nade that time.
And
He's
a
going
huge
with the
Kizco
3K bomb. That's a
That
Ukraine
is-
bomb.
Oh no.
That's a
that
Ukraine
is-
bomb.
Oh no, and the cleanup, it's just two, just RMM and Crybaby here. And they gotta get out, otherwise...
Yeah,
who's
I don't
gonna
think
do
they
the
can recontest.
The Diva will be able to touch if she tries. Gets around,
Copy
gets the
does
touch.
Jeff gets the nano though.
Jeff gets
Sleep
Nano.
onto the right actually
Diva out of
missed.
mech. Reinhardt low, Reinhardt down. This should be the end right here.
Mm-hmm.
More on point.
More on point. Yep.
Agree coming in, but
Crybaby
Should be
gets
the
your luck, but that's just GG's for Pepega.
just GG.
Very well played on the last map. And on basically
Alright.
every map, actually. Just very well played from Pepega. Especially Jeff, coming back, able to... Enabling... I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Jeff is coming back.
This is his
His
first game back
game
after being banned, correct? I
Yep.
believe.
After being banned, suspended.
This- Wow, you really gotta... This team is looking scary.
This team is looking scary. I don't know if they are as good as, like, wait, what? Or, like, high society. No, I don't. It's like, who is the best in Division
What
E?
are the current standings is my question. Where do these teams rank?
Now, Pepega takes over that second seed over Vitalize. CDC is still in first place, though. But Pepega overtakes second seed. And who do you want to interview?
Jeff,
Signs.
of course.
Okay.
Those massive shatters.
You had my ultimate. Chimp. You. I don't know if Jess actually wants to interview. Oh, yep, he said yes.
Yo, what's good, guys? How you doing?
Hey, Jeff.
Hello there.
point,
Congratulations
are-
on the win.
Oh, thank you. Not gonna lie, didn't play as well as I hoped I would, but it was still a good win. Still a good win. We popped off. So
I think from what I saw at least two 5-man shatters, a 4-man shatter, and a 6-man shatter.
actually,
What
two
led
six
you
mans.
2 6-mans. I wasn't sure if the one died or not. What
Yeah, one of them
happened?
we lost the fight, which is
What
unfortunate.
really led to that? To like you being able to do that? Like, what did something set you up? Was any of your teammates like what really played into that?
Oh, I was just kind of in their head. I was like the first two maps, I kind of got boomed. Not gonna lie, like he played really well, but then I picked it up after like what was it, Volskaya or no, no, not Volskaya, but the map after Volskaya that we played. I forget. No, Hollywood. I picked it up after Hollywood, and I was like, okay, well, I'm in his head now. I can just kind of do whatever I want. I'm gonna get at least one person on the shatter, and so that's what I did. And I mostly just waited till his shield was low. Like if you see cracks in his shield, okay, it's probably safe because it's gonna break soon, or he's gonna have to let go. So, yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So you
How
guys
does
are
it
currently
feel?
sitting at
Shit.
4-2. Sorry, would you like to say something, Taranta?
You can go designs.
Saying you guys are currently sitting at, I believe, 4-2 after this week. What do you guys think are your key success? Like, how do you see the rest of the season going out, playing out?
5-0. We're gonna win every single map. Like match. I don't think we'll actually like. Maybe CDC can pull a win, but besides like that, I wouldn't be surprised if we went 5-0.
All right.
I actually have a question, if you don't mind, real quick.
Yeah.
I was wondering, Vitalize made some very interesting moves. They relied a little more on Junkrat than you'd usually expect. Were you guys surprised to see the Junkrat coming out from Vitalized, and did you do anything to in specific to deal with that?
We just kind of played our game. Honestly, we had no idea that they're gonna run Junkrat, but we just kind of played our game, played smart, watched our positioning. Because most of the time that they won like fights with Junkrat, it was based off of just like picking off people that are in poor positions. So if we just relied on like strong positioning, we made put extra care into our positioning, we were fine.
Mhm.
But yeah,
And-
other than that, we just kind of played normal because we knew that it wasn't the best pick. Like they could be playing a better comp, so we're like, okay, well we'll just play the better comp, and then we'll be fine.
You guys were definitely winning it out in the mirror matchup. Were you guys scared at all when it came down to seeing some of these comps, like, or were you just confident that no matter what, you would just pull out the win with the comp that you practice? You guys didn't feel like you need to switch at all.
Oh, we never felt like we need to switch. Personally, myself, I am fearless. I'm not sure if you can tell, but when I get hyped up, I play like a brainlet. So I just kind of go in and swing. But yeah, no, I'm kind of fearless. Not gonna lie. But yeah, it was a fun match. No, we weren't really afraid of what they were running. We're just like, okay, well, now that we know what they're running, we're just gonna do this, this, and this to kind of make it even, so that we win in the neutral. Right.
All right. Congrats on the
Thank you
win,
very
Jeff. Appreciate you coming in for an interview, and have a good rest of your night.
Oh, also, just want to say, Jeff for countdown, please. Smile. Anyways,
All right, see ya.
See ya. Oh, bye, Jeff.
So people can now currently head over to Alienos' stream. Is that how you say it? I'm not
Oh, wait,
100%
no,
sure.
it's happening.
Where DKE is currently taking on Bot Burgers on, I believe, it should be map 5.
Ooh,
He's done.
that's a close game. And in about 20 minutes or so, we'll be coming back onto this channel, and I will be streaming. We're gonna be having different casters, but we will be streaming. I believe it is Overcharged versus Powerhouse over here. So, good. So, good luck to those two teams. I have got to hurriedly change over the overlays so that to go from Vitalize and Powerhouse to from Vitalize and Pepega to Overcharge from Powerhouse. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. Designs, Tyranitar, any last things you want to say?
Not really.
No, I think we're good. GG's, everyone.
All right, don't get tilted.
GG's.